All right, this is just the follow-up. My last video was removed for violence, inciting violence. I said, okay, now I'm banned for till March 8th. I can't make calls. I can't join groups. I'm seeing if I can still broadcast. I think I can, a live stream. So I'm doing it one more time. I don't know what the hell's going on. The sunshine is really nice in Florida. I'm supposed to be an idiot. I'm on Facebook. I better watch what I say and how I feel about actions, broadcasting my personal opinion. Apparently, it's hate speech and incites violence. You can say what you want if you're not me doing it. You can view heinous behavior all over the internet from Facebook and YouTube, but you can't remark and like qualities that you're a pissed off, angry young man or middle-aged guy from your parlor, your privacy, or your personal experience, your private matter. You can't say, I'm going to hit you with a stick in the street. Go hit him with a stick in the street. Get him off the friggin' backyard. Don't let him shoot your kids. Can't say things like that. This is probably going to get banned because of the implication. I don't want to deal with it. They banned my video for hate speech, inciting violence, because I was pretty articulate. And I thought very well enough to say it. It took energy to say it, crazy as it is to do anything anymore. I'm sorry I'm having a bad time with this. I don't want to think about people anymore like this. This is bullshit. 20-something years of me walking around watching computer, television, TV shows with people trying to make your kids into the world that is existing, that's telling me I don't have a right to raise my own voice and speak my own opinion. We have every right to defend ourselves and proactively be offensive and go after you on the earth, whether you like it that way or not. If you don't like it that way, I'll be goddamned. But I ain't gonna fucking let you fucking walk away from me if I want to pick you up out of the crowd and push you down in that fucking street, whether you like me to say it or not, before I show up and do it. I'm not a psycho. You have no business being in that street. Your ass should be off that street. That goes for the politicians. I turned into something you didn't want me to be. I opened my mouth and I realized I was 50-something years old a while ago, and you people were going to try to put the rap on me that I was crazy or born to be some kind of psycho or something like that waiting to happen. While you criticize me, restrict me, and ban me, and delete me, and pretend you're not censoring, which is bullshit. If I turn to be 60 years old, I got about 4 years left to be 60. Until I'm 60, I'll still be a punk. I'm going to make a decision by the time I'm 60 to get my act together, if I have anything left to have. That I'm going to put my mind to it. All right? Either I have grandkids or I'm going to be something to do with me wanting to die better than the way I'm acting today. Treating myself the way I'm treating the world now. The punishment is being my age and being single and having to be pushed as far as I've been pushed over the edge for the last 30 years with my kid on this earth, to continue to be at the stress level I have to realize this is not going to be a private matter. It's going to be a public problem, a social problem for the rest of my life, because of the way my son, 27 years old today, in the street, missing from police. Because of the way he has a book on him now, it won't change. And I'll always be in the limbo of Middle Earth here, that I don't know if I'm alive or dead, waiting to happen, and blowing up in the meantime in my privacy. There's no such thing as shutting me down anymore. I can't shut off and be maudlin and die by my own self-inflicted misery. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go forward with my angst and my degree of concept of having a purpose, and I'm going to push this shit right off the tabletop to the next tomorrow. Should I decide to open my mouth and go forward with anybody or push anybody out of my way for the rest of my life. I have to make the decisions that I had to make all these times that I made a decision. My decisions are starting to take a little bit more shine to more important matters. There's going to be no such thing as a second thought with me. You keep censoring, banning me, restricting me, and denying me public access to have free speech because you don't like the way I talk. I'm going to get older one way or the other, with or without your permission. And I also want you to realize I'm going to get madder and stronger, with or without your permission. And I'm going to be great at what I do, with God's help, with or without your permission. And I'm going to be miserably looking for the remainder of my life to find a place to be well. I don't want to die like this amongst people like that, doing what they are doing. It's the way I see it. If it's anything up to me left to do about it. Thank you very much. Thank you. My last video was removed. I just wanted to remind myself that if this wasn't broadcast again or something, this is how it went. They live stream. I don't know if we're watching it together. Public can see it. But they removed my last video for inciting violence. I don't know what I said that was so heinous. Because it's not deliberate attack, conversational tone that I'm using for military tactics to maneuver bodies around to cause and inflict harm like a coordinated attack. This is not a terrorist event. By watching Austin Centolella talk about the little pricks in New York City and what you should do to pricks in New York City, like Mandami. And the protesters protesting in the street against the fucking president of the United States because he bombed Iran, whatever the fuck it is. The Ayatollah. They can't be Ayatollah sympathetic. And they banned my video. The New York Times are printing obituaries about the Ayatollah like he's the loving grandfather. And you want to ban people like me and shut me out with my kid in the street in the state of Florida. We don't come from Florida. We come from New York. You motherfucking piece of shit. Ban me. Ban me and make it long. Delete the account. Pretty soon that is the next move. I'll just fucking stop talking about it and mean it because I won't have the will to want to. And I'll shut this goddamn fucking profile off. And I'll make sure I never fucking come back to it. With all the baby pictures and shit that I got on the internet. Because I got enough of my own problems now.